thanks for coming to the restaurant tonight. Here's that check you asked for. Could I get you any boxes? Yeah, a box would be great. Do you have one big enough to fit, like, the entire plate? Oh yeah, the boxes fit to-go meals, which is like a full non-eaten meal, so you're all good. No, like, the dish? I mean, as long as you're not putting, like, multiple full meals into the box, I think it'll be okay. So not, like, the dish, like, the dish, the plate. Oh, like, not the food, the plate that the food is sitting on? Yes, exactly. I mean, we'll pay extra for it. We just really like the plate. So if we could get a box that would fit that would be great. And then the food can just stay on top of it. No one's ever really asked that before. I don't even know if the plates fit in there. I would assume they don't. But it's just a plate. Probably from IKEA. For our wedding, I was gifted plates like this, and I broke one. I don't know where it's from. I don't know who I got it from. And this one looks exactly like it. And so I want it. Couldn't you just, like, photo search it? Tried that with our own plates. Even tonight I tried it with your plate, and I have no idea where they were made. I could ask the manager where they were made, but we probably get them in bulk. So, exactly. And I just want one plate. I just need one plate to complete the set. It's not really something I can put on the check. Please. I mean, I guess just, make sure no one's watching and keep it on the down low. Like, you can't tell anyone. My manager would fire me. Thank you so much. This is going in our wedding box, and I'm just so excited. Happy for you. Thank you again. Here's your bill back. Hello? Does anyone work here? What the? I'm here to make a return. Hello? Are you open? Hi, ma'am. How can I help you? Who's that? Do you work here? Yes, I do. How can I help you? Can you get me the manager? I am the manager. Your customer service is terrible. No one helped me from my car into the store. It's also super dark in here. I cannot see. Are you parked in a handicap spot? If you are, we can definitely help you out, but we didn't know you were coming in. And it's probably dark in here because you're wearing sunglasses. Well, when I pulled into the parking spot, you guys should have seen me, but no one here is paying attention. And it's way too bright in here, so I need these. Okay, how can I help you? My daughter told me to return this. Okay, yep, you can follow me to the counter. And where is that? Is it far? It's just over there. I can help you get there. Why do I have to walk through your entire store just to make a return? It's like an obstacle course. Well, that's where the registers are. There's nothing I can do about that. Well, the store I bought this at had the counters right up front by the door. Every store layout is a little bit different. Do you sell Charlotte Tilbury here? Yes, we do. Were you looking for something specific? My daughter told me to come here and buy a few things from her, so she's here? Yes, we sell Charlotte Tilbury products. The section is right over there. Can you show me? I can't see anything in this store. Yep, I will lead the way. All right, here we are. Did you know what you were looking for? Is there like a wrinkle cream? Are you thinking of the magic cream? Yeah, that's it, I guess. That's all I need. Sounds good. If you're just doing that in the return, I will help you up the counter. I can't just exchange these? No, that's not really how it works. You can follow me. Young people. All right, and then did you have a receipt today to return this with? No, I lost it. Do I need a receipt? Am I stuck with that? No, it's okay. We can look up your number in our system. What's the phone number that you might have used? 111-222-3333. All right, perfect. I found your transaction in our system. Let me just scan this return and your new item. All right, and then the difference you owe is $15.30. What do you mean? I'm exchanging these products. So the product you're returning is $85 and the one you're getting is $100. So the difference is a little over $15. But I didn't bring any money. I'm just exchanging these products. If you don't have any form of payment to pay the difference, then we won't be able to do the Charlotte Tilbury purchase, but we can still do the return. Is cash okay? I have that. Yeah, of course. I just said that. Here you go. All right, you are all set. Here is your receipt. I hope that Charlotte Tilbury cream works for you. Thank you. You're a great manager, but you should really turn down the lights in here. I mean, I don't know how anyone can see with all those things. I'll keep that in mind. I'll help walk you to your car. Thank you, dear. Are you the only employee here? Hey, manager, I was wondering if I could go on a break. A break? I mean, I've been here for 6 hours now. Isn't that like the law? I know you're new here and everything, and I don't know how they did things at your last restaurant, but that's not really how it works here. I'm working 9 hours today. That's right. Like, by law, I'm supposed to get a break, and I'm really, really hungry. Just don't do breaks here. You can eat before or after your shift. Are you saying I can't eat during my shift, like, at all? No, that is definitely against the rules, and if I catch you doing that, it's a write-up. You expect me to go 9 hours without sitting down or eating anything? Yeah, you get used to it though, don't worry. Well, what if I'm closing and then the kitchen's closed after my shift is done, so I can't order anything? So I can order it, like, before my shift ends and then eat it after? No, you have to wait until your shift ends to ring that in. So the only time I really ever get to sit is, like, the bathroom? It's only if it's an emergency. We want the bathrooms to be nice and clean for the customers, and also, people spend way too much time in there on their phone. If you go more than 2 times during your shift, I keep tallies. Don't drink too much water. Hi, thanks for calling restaurant. How can I help you? It's Nora. Okay, is that all? It's Nora calling? Yep, I got that. Did you need something? My shift starts in 30 minutes and I'm calling? Yeah, okay. Do I have to spell it out for you? I'm not coming in today. Your shift starts in 30 minutes and you're supposed to take over for me and close. And it's almost 5 p.m. You've had all day to call. Something came up. Are you sick? Do you have car troubles? Is it like an emergency? No, don't write that down. I just can't come in today. You know I have to put down a reason as to why you called out. So I'm calling out of my shift. I'm not coming in. That's the reason. That doesn't even make sense. The reason you're calling out can't be I'm calling out. Okay, well, I don't know what you want me to say. Why can't you show up for work today, and why are you giving us such short notice to cover your shift? I really didn't want to put you in this position. I'm very sorry, but I'm just not gonna be there. If you have no real reason to call out, can you at least find someone to cover your shift? That's not my responsibility. I'm not on the clock. But because you don't have an actual valid reason to call out, I'm gonna have to put no call, no show. No, you can't put that. I am calling. Well, you didn't give more than a 2-hour notice, you didn't find someone to cover your shift, and you're not sick nor have an emergency. So, no call, no show. Okay, well, I'm a little sick. I just don't want to infect people, but it's not like the flu or something, You just said you weren't sick and didn't have a reason to call out. Okay, well, you can't put no call, no show, because I am calling. I'm gonna hang up now so I can try and see if someone can come in for you, because I've been here for 12 hours and I want to go home. Hi, welcome to restaurant. How can I help you? Hi, is your formal dining room and patio closed? Yes, we have a wedding going on today. You guys usually have a hostess stand in front of the formal dining room, so I tried to go through those doors, but they were locked or something. Yep, they should be locked because we're not seating anyone in there at the moment. Was there a sign that said reserved for a private event, and then also a sign with the name of the wedding? Yeah, there was one in front of the patio too. That's where we went first. Yep, the wedding reception is taking up the entire patio area and the dining room, which is connected to the event center. I made a reservation 5 minutes ago for the patio. The website won't let you make a reservation unless it's over an hour in advance, and there's no way to specifically select a table anyway. In the notes box, I put patio. I'm supposed to use that box to let us know about birthdays, anniversaries, but beyond the point. Are you sure you made it 5 minutes ago for today? Yeah, I'm sure. I have my email confirmation. It looks like you selected a reservation for tomorrow, which we could do on the patio for you. Oh, I wanted the reservation for today on the patio. Can you just change it in your computer for me? Oh, our patio and dining room are closed. Would you like to sit in the bar area dining? No, we like your patio. Okay, well, I'd be happy to see you there tomorrow, but unfortunately we cannot today because it's reserved for an event. Well, how are customers supposed to know that when they choose to eat here? I mean, who isn't going to want to sit on the patio in the summer? No one wants to sit inside. I understand your frustration. That is why we have signs outside the patio and in front of the dining room doors. If I can't sit on the patio, then why are you even open? Our bar and bar area dining is still open. There's plenty of tables, booths, as you can see. Oh, I didn't even know you had real tables over there. We'll take a booth. Okay, and would you like me to cancel that reservation for you tomorrow, or would you like to keep it? We don't have a reservation for tomorrow. We want to eat right now. Thanks for calling restaurant. How can I help you? You guys still do that really big Mother's Day brunch, right? Yes. Were you looking to make a reservation? Yes. 6 people, 11:30. So unfortunately, we don't have any time slots available for 6 people at 11:30. What do you have available then? So for 6 people, the next available time slot we have is 1:45. No, what do you have available for 11:30? Oh, well, isn't your party 6 people? Party size doesn't matter. We just want a table. Okay. All we have available is a table of 2 for 11:30. Okay, we'll just take that then. So you want to make a reservation for 2 people at 11:30? Yeah, and we're going to do 3 parties of 2. Oh, no, we have 1 table of 2 available at 11:30. Yeah, we want that reservation time slot. We want to go to 11:30, but we have 3 parties of 2 people. I'm sorry, we don't have enough room for 3 parties of 2 people at 11:30. We could do 1 at 11:30 and then 2 more at 1:30. Why would I do that? We want to sit together. Okay, did you want to do the 6 people at 1:45 then? No, that's way too late for brunch. We want to go at 11:30. Every year, our Mother's Day brunch gets around 400 to 500 people, and between 10 and 1 is the busiest time. And you're only calling a week ahead, so. Then why are you accepting reservations if you have nothing available? We do have time slots available. It's just very limited between 10 and 1, especially because people make these reservations starting months in advance. Well, do you accept walk-ins? Yeah, we do. Okay, can I reserve a walk-in table for 6 people at 11:30? No. If a walk-in came in at 11:30, the only thing we would have available is a table of 2. And we might not even have that by this time next week. But you have tables set aside for walk-ins, right? So can we have one of those? There are no tables set aside for walk-ins. They just get tables that maybe people didn't show up for, or there was no reservation filling that table. We'll just figure it out when we get there. See you in Mother's Day. Great. Hey manager, I'm just calling to let you know that my grandma passed away yesterday and the funeral's gonna be on Saturday in 6 days. Very sorry to hear that. I just checked and unfortunately you don't have any sick days left. I did already make the schedule and I'm about to post it and you are scheduled for Saturday. I wasn't calling to ask if I had any PTO or sick days left. I was calling to tell you that her funeral's going to be this Saturday and I will be there. You said it was an emergency and that's why you had to call me on a Sunday night right before I'm supposed to post the schedule. Yeah, 'cause I had a close relative pass away and I just found out. So I'm gonna go up there to be with my family, which is 6 hours away, and I'm not gonna be back for a week. Tell me you're gonna make a 6-hour commute this entire week? That's not an excuse to be late. No. I called you and said it was an emergency because I'm going to unexpectedly be out of town and not be back for a week. You didn't request this week off. You're on the schedule and I'm about to post it. That's exactly why I called you. You hadn't posted the schedule yet and I had an emergency come up. So put someone else in my place. That could take hours of rearranging. I already finished the schedule. I'm posting it now. Why did you just schedule me? I always post the schedule at 6 p.m. on Sundays. Well, then you're gonna have to find coverage for me because I'm not going to be there. Are you saying you're not gonna come to any one of your shifts this week? Yes. I'm going to a funeral and need to be with my family. I did not approve time off for you this week, and you don't have any PTO or sick days left. I expect to see you tomorrow. Hello? Why aren't you picking up your phone? Where are you? Your shift started 2 hours ago. This is a no-call, no-show. If you have any more of these, you are going to be fired. Why would she leave this message? Is she dumb? I'm not even responding. I just wanted to let you know that I put my 2 weeks notice on your desk. What? My 2 weeks? I put it on your desk. I know you appreciate like a handwritten one, so I put it on your desk. Your 2 weeks for what? This job? Remember, I'm going to grad school across the country. We've talked about this numerous times. I have no idea what you're talking about. What are you doing in 2 weeks? I'm quitting. I'm leaving this job, moving to a different state across the country, starting grad school. Quitting? What? Just out of the blue? Why? Grad school. Different state. I've talked about going to grad school for the last year. You can't just quit. How am I going to cover your shifts? I'll still be here for the next 2 weeks, and I'll be here for every shift that's been posted so far. Why are you quitting? I just don't see a need for that. I'm not even going to live here anymore. You graduated college 3 years ago, and don't you still live with your parents? Got my undergraduate 3 years ago. Now I'm going to grad school because I want to be a psychologist. And yeah, I still live with them, but I'm moving out there. What about like winter break? Won't you be back here? Just take like a leave of absence or something. I guess I'll be here for Thanksgiving and Christmas, but again, I'm moving there. Just me. Like, I'm not living with my parents anymore, so it's not like I'll be here for winter and summer break. Well, you can still pick up some shifts when you come back if you want. I'd rather just enjoy my break and not have to work. I mean, I'm gonna be working out there, but as like an intern kind of thing. You're just gonna leave us high and dry? I mean, Thanksgiving and Christmas are like our busiest times. Hire someone else. I just can't believe this. It's so unexpected. You've been such a good employee for the last 3 years. I don't know why you would want to leave. Because I don't want to work in a restaurant forever. I want to be a psychologist. That's why I'm going to grad school. I just can't believe it. I've talked about it like every day the last year. It's just so unexpected. Out of the blue. No, it's not. Welcome to restaurant. You don't have to do that. Do what? The restaurant, how can I help you? That. I mean, greet you as you walk in? As a host, that's kind of my job? Yes, but I know management makes you say that. You don't have to say it to me. Okay, so what can I do for you? You can dial back on the attitude for one. I'm just giving you constructive criticism. I am so confused. My name is Bailey. I'm sure you've probably heard of me at some point. I don't know how long you've been here, but I definitely left a legacy. I used to work here. Oh, cool. I've never heard of you. Okay, well, it must be like your first week or something because everyone here loved me, and I know they still talk about me. I've worked here for 3 years, and I've never heard of your name before. Let's just have a really bad memory then. I know people have mentioned me. Is Eliana here? No. Well, is she going to be working today? Do you know when she works next? Do you know who that is? In the 3 years that I've worked here, there's never been an Eliana. She must have quit right after me. I mean, it was pretty terrible at the time. What about Lucy? Nope. Harry? I mean, he had worked here for like 5 years. No? And a lot of people here are high school or college students, so when they graduate, they move and leave. He was a junior in college when I left. Okay, well, what about Wallace? Never heard that name in my life. Seriously? Because he was the manager for 10 years. Why did he leave? I don't know. I don't know who that is. Is there anything else that I can help you with? Does anyone work here from when I worked here? When did you work here? I guess like 5, 10, 11, 12 years ago? You worked here over a decade ago, and you think people still work here? We switched owners like 5-ish years ago, and the managers, they were fired, and new owners? What happened to the last ones? Sold the restaurant? I don't know. There's not a single person here, not even the owners that worked here when I worked here. Damn it! Sorry. Is there anything else I can help you with? I wanted to pick up where I left off because I moved back home and I'm in between jobs, and I wanted someone who knew me to vouch for me, but ugh. You just want to apply? Why didn't you say that? Here, this is a QR code you have to scan. Why would I scan that? I don't need to really upload a resume, do I? Used to work here. I don't have paper applications anymore. It's all online. And then you can choose who to send it to, you know, for like bartending, serving, hosting, banquets. Yeah. Okay, well, can I use that iPad to do it? No, this is the hostess iPad. Use your phone. They make you apply on your own device? That's ridiculous. No, it's not. Good luck. Thanks. I'll be back. Great. Hi, thanks for calling restaurant. How can I help you? So you are open. Your door's locked and I can't get in. Yeah, it's 8:30 a.m. and we open at 9. I can see people in the restaurant. Why are you lying to me? Those would be employees. We're setting up brunch right now. I can see you through the glass doors talking to me. Let me in. Ma'am, I can't do that. We're not open for another 30 minutes. Then why are you answering the phone? So people can call and make reservations. Well, if you're gonna pick up the phone, then you should open the door for me. I will not be doing that because we're not open yet. Did you want to make a reservation? Yeah, I have one for 8:30. We don't take reservations till 9 a.m. because that's when we open. I definitely made a reservation for 8:30. I even have an email confirmation on my phone that I can show you if you let me in. Ma'am, it is impossible that you made a reservation for 8:30 a.m. Who serves breakfast and then opens at 9? We don't serve breakfast, we serve brunch from 9 to 2. Can you put someone else on the phone, like a manager? No, I will not be doing that. The manager's not even here yet. Why can't you just open early? I mean, all the employees are there. Well, for one, we don't open till 9. And 2, the chefs and the food won't be ready until 9. Just let me sit down and get a drink. I just don't want to wait in my car for 30 minutes. The tables and servers are not ready to have people because we don't open until 9. But I made a reservation for 8:30. I guarantee you didn't. Yes, I did, for Karen. I can see it on my phone. If you hold on for one moment, I'll look in our reservation book. Hi, Karen. I do have a reservation for you at 8:30 p.m. Well, that's not me. I made a reservation for brunch. The doors won't be opened until 9. Did you want to make a reservation for then? Well, that's pointless. That's in 20 minutes, and why would I want to eat breakfast that late? So did you want to make a reservation at 9? That's one of the only time slots we have available today. It doesn't look busy in there at all. So if you let me in, I'll be out before anyone else gets here. Welcome to restaurant. I'll be your server tonight. Are you guys ready to order? I want a water and then the fish and chips. Sounds good. Did you want waffles, sweet potato, or regular potato for sure? Okay, sweet potato it is. I can't believe you guys have that. I've never seen a restaurant have sweet potato as an option before. I mean, only like at grocery stores. I like that we have it as an option. It's not super common, but I know a handful of places that have it as well. Wow. I mean, I've literally never seen it before. Oh, well, they're pretty good. I hope you like them. And then is tartar sauce and garlic aioli okay as the sauce sides? What? No? Ew? I just want ketchup. Okay, for both, or did you want that instead of like the garlic aioli? Oh, I only want ketchup. No other weird sauce, just ketchup. Okay, anything else I can get you? No, that's it. Okay, I'll go put that in. It'll be out shortly for you. Alright, here is your fish and chips. Enjoy. Hey, but you gave me fries. Yeah, the sweet potato fries, that's what you wanted, right? No. I thought I wanted sweet potato chips. What? The dish name is fish and chips, but it's fries. Like, fries are chips. That's just like the name of the dish. Why would you call it chips if it's not chips? I would have said fries if I wanted them. Under the description of fish and chips on the menu, it does say battered cod and fries, and it gives you your choice between like the three that we have. And call it fish and fries, not fish and chips. This is a fry, not a chip. If you really want chips, I could bring you some tortilla chips. That's the only one that we really have. It's for our nachos. Oh, ugh, I don't want those. These are fine, whatever. Sorry about that. I'll check back in a bit. Why would you call it fish and chips if it's fish and fries? If I wanted fries, I would have said that. I thought I was getting chips. Bring you out the chips that we use for the nachos. I don't want those. This is fine. Whatever. I'll check back in on you in a little bit. Ugh. Server, get back here. Yes, what's wrong? What is this? It's like raw. It's what? Ugh. It looks fully cooked. It's not raw. Why is that like rubbery and chewy? Well, cod is like a white, flaky fish. That's just the texture it is. What is cod? I wanted chicken. Chicken? You wanted the fish and chips, right? I didn't want like fish. I wanted chicken. You ordered the fish and chips. And under the description, it does say battered cod and choice of fry. We do have a separate entree that's chicken tenders and fries. Is that what you were trying to order? I wanted to try like the British thing, fish and chips, like chicken and chips. Like fish means chicken because they say it differently. Yeah, they say it differently as in like chips means fries, not fish means chicken. Fish means fish in this case. Again, under the description in the menu, it says battered cod, not breaded chicken. I thought COD meant like chicken of the day, not cod. Well, first of all, that would be COTD, and that's also not a thing. And I mean, there's only one type of chicken. Like there's soup of the day, but there's a lot of kinds of soup. There's fish of the day, but there's many types of fish. Chicken's just chicken. This isn't what I wanted at all. I didn't want fish and fries. I wanted chicken and chips. Hi, welcome to restaurant. I'll be your server tonight. Why are you staring at me like that? Sorry, you just look so familiar. You were here the night of the storm. What? A month ago, there was a storm and our computers were down. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were our server. Yeah, I was. I'm surprised you guys are back after that. What do you mean? Well, 'cause it just didn't seem like you guys had a great experience. I mean, it was fine. It wasn't your fault. Right, yeah. I have a weird question. What could I do differently this time with my service to make your experience more enjoyable? What do you mean? How could I improve as a server so your experience is better and then you leave a tip since you didn't that night? I wouldn't exactly call $70 as a tip stingy. No, I wasn't implying that. $70? Really? I didn't get any tips from you that night, or any table for that matter. Well, we left you a tip, and if you still want one, I wouldn't go around asking weird questions like this. Well, I came in to work the next day to collect my tips from the night before since our computers were down, and my manager said that no table left me a tip. Nothing. Well, I don't know about other tables, but we definitely did. Very interesting. Did every table pay in cash? I mean, we did. Your manager said that we either had to pay in cash or check because the card machine wasn't working. She said check. We don't accept those, though, and we still could have ran cards. Oh. I think every table paid in check besides us. We paid cash. Do you know who the checks were made out to? No. Sorry. It's okay. Any chance I could have your phone number? Well, we're married and you're not really my type. Not for that reason. The manager, she didn't give me any of my tips that night, but I obviously made some. She stole my money and I'm trying to prove it. So will you please help me out? Hi, welcome to restaurant. How can I help you? Me and my family have a reservation. Oh, what's the name? It's under Whitney. Okay. It looks like I have 3 separate reservations under Whitney. Which one are you? Those are all mine. What? Why would you make 3 reservations if you're all one party? Oh, I didn't. That's silly. My family's last name is Whitney. Me, my sister, and my brother, it's all of our families. We each made separate reservations under our last name, Whitney. Oh, that makes more sense. We did not prepare a table for 15 people. You didn't? Well, it's 3 separate reservations. So, you guys do want to sit together? Why would we all come to the same restaurant and not sit together? Why would you not make one big reservation or clarify when you all called? Anyway, we can make it work. Well, how long is this going to take? They're all going to get here within a few minutes. If you don't want to wait for us to rearrange tables, we could seat you at 2 tables that are right next to each other if you're okay with splitting up. Could we do kids and adults? 5 adults, 10 kids? We can make that work. We have a table of 10 and a 5 that are next to each other. That's perfect. Thanks. Okay. These will be your tables and your servers will be out shortly. Can I have that table? Holly, geez. You're talking about the party of 15 I just sat? Yeah, duh. You said you would give me a large party. I don't think you want a party of 15, especially when it's mostly kids for your first table. Kids are picky. They don't order anything complicated. It'll be easy. Okay, but maybe you should take the table of 5 and the other girl can take the table of 10. No, I want more tips, so I want 10 people. She can have the 5. But the parents are the ones who are going to be paying. Have you ever brought money to a restaurant when we were there? But it's separate tables, separate servers. I don't want to split tips with that girl. Do whatever you want. I tried to warn you. I'll be fine. We have a table. I want the 10 tap, you can get the 5. Okay. You want 10 kids? Are you sure? We're gonna be easy and order off the kids menu. Are you absolutely positive you don't want to be servers together for both tables? How many times do I have to say it? I don't want to split tips with you. Okay, I'll take the 5 adults, you can have the kids.